Today is October the 12th. How do you deal with fools? Let's find out together as we study Psalms 111 to 118 and Proverbs 26. Today, as we continue to read through the Bible in a year, I'd like you to read Psalms 111 to 118. In these Psalms, everything is positive. It's so different from the other Psalms that we've seen. Here, the psalmist is talking about how wonderful the Lord is, how much His mercy shines on us. Psalm 111 and 112 are acrostic psalms. The way they're written, each line begins with a successive letter of the Hebrew alphabet. It would be like in English, first line in A, second line in B, third line in C. It's just a strategy that the psalmist uses so that people can memorize the psalm easier. But all through 111 to 118, he talks about God's mercy. In 118, you'll notice that he repeats the line, His faithful love endures forever, 5 times in verse 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finishing up the psalm in verse 29. Now we're going to spend the bulk of our time today looking at Proverbs. If you look at Proverbs 26, what you find is that Solomon's Proverbs are arranged here in 3 main topics. First of all, we have fools. The first 12 verses deal with fools. Then, from verse 13 to verse 16, 4 verses deal with the lazy. And then the last part of this chapter, verses 17 to 28, deal with different ways that we use words, different ways that we speak. First of all, gossip is linked together. Then lying is linked together. And we end up talking about flattery. So we started today with the question, how do you deal with fools? Well, in verse 10 of Proverbs 26, an employer who hires a fool is like an archer who shoots at random. Solomon is saying, don't do it. Don't associate with fools. If you're looking to hire somebody, if they say on their resume, fool, throw that resume away. Don't do it. In verse 20, later on in the chapter, we see something similar. Fire goes out without wood. Quarrels stop when quarrels disappear when gossip stops. How do you deal with fools? How do you deal with gossip? How do you deal with inappropriate words? Just walk away. Don't even entertain it. The farther you can be from fools, the farther you can be from gossip, the better your life will go. Like, follow, and subscribe to this devotional on whatever platform you use to listen to it. Email your questions to us at questions@becomehope.com. Tomorrow, we'll ask the question, should the church discipline its members?